Hello everyone and welcome to Evolution of Five Nights at Freddy's Games. Five Nights at Freddy's is a 2014 point-and-click survival horror game developed and published by Scott Cawthon. The player takes on the role of Mike Schmidt, a night security guard at a family pizzeria. Schmidt must complete his shifts without being confronted by the homicidal animatronic characters that wander the restaurant at night. The player has access to security cameras to monitor the animatronics throughout the shift and a set of steel doors that can lock out the characters. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was released in 2014. The player takes on the role of a night security guard and must defend themselves from the restaurant's hostile animatronic mascots. The player cannot leave their office, but has access to security cameras throughout the restaurant to monitor animatronic activity. Wearing a mask that looks like one of the animatronics allows the player to avoid being detected in most cases, though some animatronics are repelled through other methods. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was released in 2015. The player takes on the role of an unnamed security guard who must defend themselves from a decrepit animatronic called Springtrap that roams the attraction while battling hallucinations of other withered animatronics. To survive, the player must monitor the building's security cameras while maintaining faulty systems that occasionally shut down. The player also has access to a set of audio devices through the cameras. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was released in 2015. The player is tasked with surviving from midnight to 6 a.m. against homicidal animatronics, of which this game features for nightmare animatronics. Unlike previous installments, which took place in restaurants, the player takes control of a young child alone in his bedroom, and the animatronics wander around their house while targeting the bedroom. The player is able to run around the bedroom, going between the closet, bed, and to doors. FNAF World is a role-playing game featuring two modes, Adventure and Fixed Party. It also has two difficulty levels to choose from, Normal and Hard. The player starts by choosing two parties consisting of 4 characters each. The starter characters, the original and toy versions of the first main game's characters, can all be swapped in and out of the party. As the player continues, they collect more characters to place in their party. Five Nights at Freddy's sister location was released in 2016. The game takes place at a sister location called Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental, which features its own set of animatronic characters. Central to which is the titular Circus Baby. Players control a new employee who must perform maintenance work at the facility where the animatronics are stored while defending themselves from the animatronics, which become mobile and homicidal at night.
In perfect working order. Great job.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator is a 2017 independent point-and-click survival horror video game. The game takes place in the near future, where a new pizzeria Freddy Fazbear is being created, which the player can customize and get a rating. The player's task is to collect all 4 souls trapped in robots. For a true ending, Michael must collect all the animatronics and set fire to the pizzeria so that the souls of all the robots leave their bodies and go to heaven. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted A is a 2019 VR survival horror video game developed by Steel Wool Studios. The mini-games are composed of virtual reality adaptations of the main entries in the series, in addition to several new experiences. Hidden inside the levels are coins that allow the player to unlock collectible objects and cassette tapes that provide insight into the game's metafictional plot. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is a 2021 survival horror video game developed by Steel Wool Studios. Set in a large shopping mall, the player takes on the role of a young boy named Gregory, who must evade the mall's hostile animatronic mascots as well as the night guard, attempting to survive until the morning. The game features significant differences from other installments in the franchise, with primary differences including free roam gameplay.
To be on lockdown.
Officer Vanessa.
Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 is the sequel to the terrifying VR experience that brought new life to the iconic horror franchise. As a brand new Fazbear employee, you'll have to prove you have what it takes to excel in all aspects of pizzeria management and maintenance. Head into the Fazcade and enjoy classic games like Bonkabon and Phaser Blast. See if you can top all the high scores. Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit is an upcoming 2D adventure horror game based on the story of the same name. Survive 5 nights of terror in this chilling adventure game. Travel through time to solve puzzles, gather clues, and outrun the threat chasing you through both universes. Move swiftly and stay hidden, and you may just survive, but this time, it's not just your own life that is on the line.